Lord Heavenly Father, we come before you this morning with hearts full of gratitude. Thank you for the breath in our lungs. Thank you for the rising of the sun and the gift of this new day. We praise you for your mercy. We praise you for your patience. We praise you for your unfailing love. There is no one like you, Lord. You are holy, you are eternal, you are full of glory. Today we remember where it all began. We remember Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God hovered over the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. On the second day God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the sky, and it was so. And God saw that it was good. On the third day, God gathered the waters under the sky to one place, and dry ground appeared. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, plants bearing seed and trees bearing fruit, each according to its kind," and it was so. And God saw that it was good. On the fourth day, God said, "Let there be lights in the sky, to separate the day from the night, to mark seasons, days, and years." God made the sun to govern the day, and the moon to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the sky to give light on the earth, and God saw that it was good. On the fifth day God said, "Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the sky." So God created the great creatures of the sea, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and increase in number." And God saw that it was good. On the sixth day God made the animals of the earth, livestock, creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to their kind. And it was good. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, to rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock, and all the creatures on the ground." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. God blessed them. God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over every living creature." God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. On the seventh day God rested. His work was complete. He blessed the seventh day, and made it holy. God planted a garden in Eden, and placed man there to work it and take care of it. God said, "You are free to eat from every tree in the garden, but do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For when you eat from it, you will surely die." God saw that man was alone, so he caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. He took one of Adam's ribs, and from it he made a woman, and he brought her to the man. Adam said, "This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman." They were both naked, and they felt no shame. God walked with them in the garden, in the cool of the day, but the serpent was cunning. He said to the woman, "Did God really say?" And doubt entered the heart. The woman saw the fruit. It was pleasing to the eye, and desirable for gaining wisdom. So she took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband, and he ate it. Then the eyes of both of them were opened. They realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together, and made coverings for themselves. They heard the sound of God walking in the garden, and they hid. God called to the man, "Where are you?" Adam said, "I was afraid, so I hid." God asked, "Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. God declared the consequences. To the serpent he said, "Cursed are you above all. You will crawl on your belly, and eat dust all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your seed and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel." Even in judgment God showed mercy. He clothed Adam and Eve with garments of skin, and he sent them out from the garden. But he did not abandon them. He gave them life, he gave them hope, and he gave them the promise of redemption. O Lord, how excellent is your name in all the earth. From the very beginning, thank you for the promise of salvation. We give you praise for your power. We give you glory for your wisdom, and we trust in your eternal plan. Help us walk today in obedience. Help us walk in awe of your greatness, and help us remember that you are the God of the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, forever worthy of praise.